Hi, guys. Welcome back to Living in Kansas City, your source for everything real estate related in Kansas City. If you've been following the real estate market over the past few years, you know that it's been a roller coaster ride. Home prices have skyrocketed and interest rates have more than doubled. And there's been a lot of talk about the state of the real estate market, and a lot of it is false. If you're thinking about jumping into the real estate market in 2024, you're going to want to watch my video today, because today I'm going to talk about 4 myths that are happening in the real estate market in 2024. Hi, my name is Sheryl McCormick, and I'm an agent with the Rob Ellerman team at ReeceNichols Real Estate, which is the #1 real estate team in all of Kansas City. I am your source for everything real estate in Kansas City, and I have the resources to help you every step of the way. I was born and raised in Kansas City and lived here the majority of my life, mostly in various suburbs on the Kansas side, and I absolutely love my city, and I love helping people and sharing information about it. And as I said, today I want to clarify some misconceptions about the real estate market in 2024 by talking about 4 myths that you've heard. Myth number 1, I should wait to move until the mortgage rates fall. Well, wouldn't that be great if they fell back to that 2% range? But most forecasts have predicted that that's probably not going to happen. They're probably going to go down a little bit in 2024, although it appears that the rate drops are not happening quite as quickly as we had hoped for. And even though the rates have lowered slightly since they peaked close to 8.5% in 2023, they're still a lot higher than most buyers want to pay, prompting some buyers to stay out of the home buying market, waiting for rates to fall even further. But experts are predicting that once rates do indeed fall significantly, which may not happen for quite some time, buyers are going to encounter increased competition for homes, which will drive up home prices even further. If you find your perfect home now, it'll likely never cost less than it does today. So go ahead and purchase it now and refinance once those rates do fall. Okay, let's go on to myth number 2. I'll get a better deal once prices crash. First of all, most experts agree that a housing crash is highly unlikely. Some of the reasons that they think it's not going to happen is that there are just not enough sellers. There are still a lot more buyers than there are houses available, which is one of the factors that's driving home prices up. As of February 2024, there was a 2.9-month supply of homes, which is far below the 6-month supply needed for a balanced real estate market, where it's both not a seller's market or a buyer's market, but a pretty equal market. And according to NAR, which is the National Association of Realtors, home prices rose 5.7% in 2023. Most experts predict that the lack of inventory will cause prices to continue to rise, but maybe just at a slower rate. And Lawrence Yun, who is the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors, agrees by saying that he believes that prices will remain firm and will not decline on a national level. The second reason that prices are not likely to crash is that most homeowners are financially healthy. They have excellent credit and they have a ton of equity in their homes, primarily because of the increased values. And they also have a low mortgage rate. Because homeowners have so much equity in their homes, foreclosures are unlikely and have actually fallen significantly in recent years. Also, lenders have much stricter lending standards than they did during the last housing crash of 2008, when lenders would pretty much give a mortgage to anyone and everyone and would finance 100% of the purchase price of the homes, which made it really easy for owners to walk away if times got tough. Well, that's not likely to happen with today's stricter standards. And also, a big part of the crash of 2008 was a flood of inventory by home builders. Many home builders went bankrupt during this time, as there was just not enough buyers for the amount of home inventory that they had. But most builders learned from that experience and significantly slowed their pace of construction since that time. And the slowing of new construction building, coupled with the pandemic, where building nearly came to a halt for about 2 years, has created a severe lack of inventory. New construction has ramped up in the past year, but it's going to take several years for it to catch up to the demand. Okay, let's go on to myth number 3. I'm not going to be able to find anything to buy. While it's true that there definitely is an inventory problem with a lack of homes for sale, things are slightly improving. Existing inventory is slowly creeping up as buyers and sellers have begun to accept the reality that mortgage rates are going to stabilize probably somewhere between 6 and 7%. And there's always going to be homes for sale, as people always have life-changing events, such as changing jobs, growing their families, and unfortunately getting divorced. And if finding a resale home that you love is challenging, you can always look into new construction. If you have the time to wait, that may be the best way to find your dream home. And now lastly, myth number 4. I have to have a stellar credit score and a large down payment to buy a home. Well, there's no single specific credit score that you're going to automatically qualify you for a mortgage. Depending on the type of loan, the requirements for your credit score may vary. For example, FHA, which is the Federal Housing Administration loans, require a minimum score of 580 for the buyer to be eligible for a smaller down payment. And most conventional loans require a minimum score of 620. If you need help with ideas on how to raise your credit score, talk to a trusted lender who can give you tips on how to get your credit score home loan ready. Also, you don't necessarily need a large down payment to buy a home. You can purchase a home with as little as 3% down payment, or even no money if you're a veteran. But it's true that if you can put 20% down towards your home purchase, you're going to avoid paying that mortgage insurance fee, which adds additional fees to your monthly payment. Many lenders offer down payment assistance programs and grants for first-time home buyers or for certain professions, so be sure to ask your lender about all of the options that may be available to you. Well, there you have it. 4 myths that you probably heard about the real estate market in 2024. Don't let these myths keep you from buying your dream home if the time is right for you. As your trusted real estate agent, my commitment to you is to provide you with accurate information and expert guidance every step of the way. Together, we'll debunk these myths and find your perfect home in your perfect neighborhood at your perfect price. If you're considering a move to the Kansas City area or within the Kansas City area, I would love to help. Whether you're planning to move in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call so that I can help you make your move to Kansas City or within the Kansas City area smooth and easy. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I enjoy sharing more facts about places you might call home and for exclusive community tours and real estate insights about communities in Kansas City suburbs that include Overland Park, Lenexa, Spring Hill, Prairie Village, Leawood, Olathe, DeSoto, and Shawnee. And please leave a comment, as your comments help me create content that is useful to you. Until next time, this is Sheryl McCormick from Living in Kansas City signing off. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.